What's up, guys? It's the Foxtrot, and I'm here to play Tails' story. Last time we beat Sonic's story, obviously, so we're just gonna jump right in and play as Tails. Seems like we're starting at Station Square. That's pretty cool. Okay. Do we get to fly the airplane right in the beginning? Nope.
Everything's working great. All systems go, full speed ahead.
Oh. Oh, this is Tails' ship plane. This one breaks.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Oh. Something's going wrong. This part's pretty funny, I guess. Like, this looks pretty dangerous. Just... And I don't know how a plane can do that. How does a plane fly under that?
Look out below!
I have no idea what they were thinking when they made that cutscene. How do we introduce Tails? Let's make him crash his airplane and get stranded in the middle of an island. Oh my gosh, it's like we went back in time. Because this already happened, from what we know. Basically. Except now we're seeing it from a different point of view. Which is cool, I guess. Except we have to do that 6 times. Deja vu, you know?
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come
It's like
down.
all these cutscenes are exactly the same, except... Well, not exactly the same, they're just like
What went wrong
a
anyway?
smidge different.
It's not like you to crash like that.
Most of the dialogue's the same.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you
No,
want.
it's not your plane. It's Tails's.
Sonic, but if I can make this work,
Well, I don't know whose it is.
circles around yours.
So as you can see in Tails' story, that gate in the back by Emerald Coast is closed.
It's
And
Chaos Emerald.
that's because,
No way.
we don't play Emerald Coast as Tails.
I was lucky to find one of the 7
So they don't let us go that way.
They have unlimited
I think they do that with like 3 other characters. I think Knuckles and Amy.
Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll
I still think Sonic's story is the best, but that's 'cause it's the longest. That's the one the game's based off of. But I kind of just talked through that whole cutscene, and Tails basically said we gotta go to his workshop. Exactly like we did in Sonic's story. But first off, see, we can fly, but we don't fly for that long. So first off, we're gonna go down in the sewer here. And I almost forgot about this until like just when I mentioned it. So you fly up here, oh, and get this little power up. And I guess this helps you fly longer. I mean, I kind of never played the game really without it, because I think the first time I ever played the game I was just exploring and I found it by accident. So I've just always gotten it. Yeah, there's some power-ups I'm just like gonna miss because most of the time if you can miss them, they're useless. Like this one's kind of, you don't need it, but I just get it, I guess, because it makes the game a little easier, you know what I mean? I think. Random fat guy in my screen. So we're going to the Mystic Ruins. We've seen this before, except now we're playing as someone with 2 tails. And we can fly, which is badass. So we're just gonna go up here. Maybe just go right to the workshop. Oh,
Well, if it isn't Sonic and Tails.
Eggman sounds much more menacing in this cutscene than he did with Sonic.
I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Oh, Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
No, not Dr. Eggman.
I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
Yeah, they changed the dialogue a little bit.
That usually means trouble coming.
Like, mostly, if you're playing as Tails, the story seems like Tails is the main character. Like, it's almost like Sonic is the sidekick, you could say. Which is weird.
Or else what?
See? He's the one talking to Eggman. Sonic is just there. But we gotta fight the egg hornet, like, you know, same strategy as before. They should have done the whole wrecking ball in this game, you know, just to introduce him. I guess this egg hornet's a pretty cool introductory, I guess. Now Tails is a little different. He doesn't spin dash when you hold B. He does this little Tails attack. It's kind of useless. Most of the time you'll find yourself jumping on things. Or until you get the next power up. Or not the next power up, but some power up later in the game. But if you hold down B, he does like an unlimited spin attack thing. 10 times better than just standing there pressing B. But Egg Hornet is just as easy as before. Just run around and then jump on him. It's like any other boss fight with Eggman. Whee! Alright, just jump. And he's done. And now on the results screen we're gonna have Eggman floating behind us. Yay! Exactly what I said, Tails. Alright, we're gonna try and go through this Tails story pretty fast. It's relatively short. It's 5 levels. It's one of the longer of the shorter characters, if that makes any sense. Sonic's the longest story character, and then there's like, I think Tails and Knuckles have 5, and then Gamma has 5, I believe, and yeah, Amy and Big are really short. Amy being the shortest. Sorry. So the exact same cutscene, different dialogue, same day. Like I said, we went back in time.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Monster?
How would it be the... Oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, how would it be the other day when, but it was yesterday, or the day before. Blah. Whatever. Yeah, I'm able to record today because, for some reason my school closed. Because of rain. That's awesome, right? Well, not really. I was actually looking forward to school. See, school started a couple days ago. And I guess I've had fun. I'm a senior this year. It's different. And, having no school today just feels weird. I slept in. Well, my alarm went off in the morning, and then, I hit the snooze button, laid back down in bed, and then my sister came in, and she's like, "Oh, we have a 2-hour delay." And I was like, "Oh, hurry, quick, hit my alarm before it goes off again." And she turned it off, and then I just fell asleep until, like, I don't even know what time it was, because I can't see the clock from my bed. But, then my mom came in, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you have no school today." And I was like, "Okay." And I just slept until like 11 o'clock. I guess that felt good. So this, I guess, might be the last day of summer where I'm not doing anything except sitting around playing video games. Because last day of summer, me and my friends hung out. It was pretty fun. But I had to go back home and do my summer assignment for English class. But see, Tails' story here, we're in Windy Valley, right? But Tails' story, well, his stages have the gimmick of racing other characters. Most of the time it's Sonic. Oh shit. Most of the time it's Sonic, like this stage. But the last stage is is a little different. I'm not gonna spoil it,
The dash ring and you will stay
but
for a while.
I think that Sonic is the 4 stages before that. I'm not sure if there's like one that he's not in, but you just race Sonic, and Sonic is pathetically easy, and you have these rings right here you can fly through, and it makes you skip partially, like, part of the level, and I guess that makes it a little easier. See, because Tails levels, they're not extremely, but they're a lot shorter than Sonic stages, because there are portions of Sonic stages. Like, this isn't even like the full Windy Valley. It's just the end. And you skip most of it anyway. Like, we're almost done. We just have to go through this little loop thing. I think go on an invisible path. And then we're at the end. Yep. Who called it? Champion. And that whole bar at the bottom is kind of like inaccurate. If you notice, Sonic's like moving closer and back all the time. You win. Oh, I probably should have pressed A. So now we're basically, this beginning part of Tails' story is exactly the same as the beginning of Sonic's. We go to the same 3 stages besides Emerald Coast. We don't go to that because that's the whole point of that level, was to save Tails. But we're going to the Casinopolis. But see how it's nighttime now? We don't need to get a power-up to go down here. We just go. And we're gonna get an emblem first, even though I probably should have waited till after the stage. But if you fly up here, there's an emblem. You can't get that with Sonic, because Sonic can't fly. I think you can get it with Knuckles too, because he can climb. Now, we don't have a trail of rings like Sonic does. We could just fly up here and hit the button. And then the door opens. And this stage is, I think, is better than Sonic's stage, because you don't have to do the stupid pinball. You just do the bottom part. The sewers. Best part of the level, I guess. Let's see how many rings I can rack up for my chow that I'm never gonna use. Come on, go up. What's going on? And that, like, this stage is so, like, complex. It's kind of like you take, whatever path you take, it's like that bar at the bottom means nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I went right, my head would be going backwards, maybe. But I usually, like I said, when I was playing as Sonic, I just go straight. And I'm already at the end. Less than a minute. Golden. Oh, I wonder how long I've been recording. 15 minutes. So this will probably be one part, so should I say goodbye? I guess I'll say goodbye. Whatever. See you next part.